Hello and welcome to the final boss fight Minecraft server. This is the 5th or 6th time that we've had to restart the server. This time we decided to go through, as we'd only just started the last server. I think I'd filmed 2 episodes on it, which sadly you guys won't be seeing because they're gone now. We decided to go through and creatively build our bases. So Chris has built a little house over in that direction, and his plan is to just build a small town over there that's going to be his. I think he and Claire are possibly going to go over there and build up a small village there. Possibly other members of the team will have a house over there, and they're going to just build separate buildings for each of the mods that they want to look into. And I've built the Dojo, which is looking spectacular. This is very close up of the 3rd floor. Lots of room inside to do things, and I've got some stuff outside as well, so I can go through and quickly show you everything. So first up, I've used elevators to get around the stairs, taking up so much space in the Dojo. So this room up here is sort of the bedroom of the Dojo. I've got my bookcase on the wall here with the materials and Tinker's Construct books, and I might put another weapons and tools stand up here so that I can put some things away up here. This is a room I've not entirely decided what to do with just yet. It's basically, I can either split it in 2 and have it do 2 different things, or I might keep it as one big room concentrating on stuff. But basically, as we go along, I'm sure I'll find stuff to put up in here. And then down here we've got the main floor of the Dojo, which has got the entrance. This is thermal expansion room. So at the moment I've only got the pulverizer and the redstone furnace and the fluid transposer and magma crucible. I've got the very basics, all running from hardened energy conduits that I've run through the wall. Really happy with these hollow fitted covers, and obviously covers to cover up where I can't put a machine. But it does really, I think it really looks like plug sockets that I can plug a machine in here, and then I've got another space for 3 here, and then I can bring up another 3 along this wall if I run the conduit round. So that's thermal expansion room, and then over here probably IC2, possibly just logistics pipe and crafting room. Although I think that's pretty much what's going to be in this room here. At the moment this is storage and crafting, but when I get the logistics pipe network set up that I've got planned, storage is going to go downstairs, and there's just going to be a pipe in the wall that will allow me to request things that I require and keep the crafting up here for at least manual crafting. And then over here, at the moment, I don't know if I'm going to move this into a separate building. I've got bees facility, so I've got the centrifuge to spin up me honeycombs, and then I've got space for another few machines along here. I think I need a carpenter and I need a squeezer to properly do justice to the bees, and then there's all the genetic machines to genetically manipulate bees into other bees and make the ultimate bee. And then I've got a chest here of bee-related products that my bees have produced, and a chest of bees. Need to remember that I've got that steadfast drone that I really want to run through when I've got some proper beehives. At the moment I'm just running it in bee houses, and they just they're not as good at running. And then downstairs at the moment I've got basic power generation in this. I've just split this up so that we've got a corridor here and then rooms. And so this room is going to be power generation. I'm going to fill a line of, possibly have a line of steam dynamos. What I want to do is get the magmatic dynamos and just have a row of those as well, feeding into, at the moment it's a hardened energy cell. That's going to go obviously be upgraded. I can upgrade that to redstone, and then I can upgrade that to enderium. Is it enderia? Yeah, you upgrade it with the enderium ingot into resonant. Yeah, resonant energy cell, which holds lots and lots of power. But that won't be for a long time yet, because enderium's crazy to get hold of. Next into this room is going to go fluid storage. So at the moment I've got plans to put a tank here for liquid experience, which is what I'm going to do first. And then obviously there's all sorts of other things like honey and seed oil and apple juice and probably biofuel. And then over here I'm going to have these two rooms are going to be dedicated to storage and automated crafting. So I'm thinking of having a logistics pipe system set up. So this is just going to be a room filled with logistic pipes running all over to logistics crafting tables, so that I can set up a massive system that will be able to automatically craft things, and that might just go deep underground. And then in here it's just going to be chests and barrels of items, so that I'm thinking I'm going to have a thing like a barrel of cobblestone, and then a barrel of dirt, and a barrel of all the common things, such as I've got the barrel here of cobblestone. And then when I've got a full up barrel, I'm just going to start voiding the stuff. And then literally just have those barrels of common stuff, and then chests set up so that I've got things like the mob drops chest, an agricultural chest, so that I can just come in here and grab stuff if I need to find anything for some reason, or if I need to send someone in to find something and they can't work the logistics pipes. And then once I've done that, I'll have just, you know, this is stuff from this mod, this is stuff from this other mod. I'll show you obviously as we go and actually build it. But now I need a nap to sleep through the night, and then I'm going to build an XP draining system so that I can offload my experience and iron and copper. Offload my experience and not worry about losing it as I go and find the materials I need to build the power supply for the dojo. So the first thing I really need to build is a tank from from open blocks, and so that I need glass panes, which is that layout, and then I think it's 4. And then it's obsidian in the 4 corners. Gets you 2 tanks. So these tanks are great. They are really simple to make as long as you've got some obsidian. And they are also moldable so that they will go into any shape and fill up any shape requirements that you might have. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 tank there, 1 tank there, and then I'm going to, for the moment, I'm just going to run a really simple fluiduct between the two. Which means I need to get a crescent hammer. How do I build the crescent hammer? Tin and iron. I need to grab some tin. Tin, 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 tin. There we go. Blimey, only got 2 tin. Wow. At least it's not requiring anything I don't have yet. I've been on a bit of a mission to collect up some stuff, but I'm really wanting to get automated mining going as quickly as I can. So I'm hoping that I can do a simple quarry system very early on and see how that goes. Let's go downstairs, put the lever, where is it? Over here. Elevators are great, but I do keep getting turned around by them. Okay, and then I need to make an XP. I can never remember the name of it. Is it XP Drain or XP Grate? XP Drain. There we go. I can't remember the name of it. And I just put that on top of this tank, stand on it, and it drains my levels out. They go into that tank down there, round the corner, and up into here. And then I should just be able to right click on this tank here and take my levels back again. So that's a really simple way to ensure that your levels don't just go missing when you die. And I think it looks quite neat. Obviously you need to make sure that nobody else steps on this grate, otherwise they'll have their levels drained into your system and they'll probably be upset by that. Have I got any... What material should that be? Oh, it's one of those. Do I not have a saw yet? I'll just borrow. Is it cobblestone? And then it's like that. I don't have sticks. And then iron in there. Get myself an iron saw. And then I should be able to use this cover, hopefully, to cover up that and nip round here. Oh, try not to fall off the dojo. I'll go give you a proper look at it. Kind of want to cover that up, but that's going to look out of place. Oh well, everybody from the outside world is going to be able to see my XP drain. Let's go and have a quick look at what the dojo actually looks like from in front, and also what the stuff I've got round the side. And then I need to go and start. Well, there's the dojo in all its glory. I admit, I followed a guide to build it of YouTube. Which I will link to here as long as I remember. And then out the front here, fortunately I've got these berries, they're very nice. Not actually planted them, they just happen to be here. And then I've got a pair of bee houses which have finished running. As you can see, they're not very productive. They're just to get your bees going when you first started and to start collecting the materials needed to make apiaries. And then the apiaries are where things really get kicked off, and then you can upgrade from apiaries to alvearies. And then I've got some ender lilies here that are growing up. They will grow a lot quicker on end stone, but I've not got any of that yet. And these, ooh, ow, once they mature, which takes a long time, they will grant you ender pearls, but they will hurt if you walk over them. So don't step on me, ender lilies. And then around here I've got the dojo's farm, so I've got some sugar cane and some barley, although for some reason Whaler thinks it's called drum. And then just really simple to come around and farm this stuff. You just find it in the world growing, and when it's got this yellow top, it's ripe and ready to harvest, and you can just lay the seeds back. And then the barley itself basically works exactly the same as wheat. So you can either lay it 3 across to make bread, or you can just pop it in the crafting grid with Natura installed to make barley flour, which you can cook to make cake, or I think, can you use it? Yeah, you can use it in place of the 3 wheat or 3 barley to make cakes. So you just get a bit more out of it this way. So now I need to go and collect some ender pearls, which is why I wanted to make this XP drain so that the endermen don't repeatedly kill me and lose all my levels. Or they will endlessly kill me, but I can't lose any levels because I don't have any yet. Because they're all in that tank instead of being in my person. So I'll be right back when I've got the requisite number of ender pearls to make the next pieces of tech that I require. And I might put another weapons and tools stand up here so that I can put some things away up here. This is a room I've not entirely decided what to do with just yet. It's basically, I can either split it in 2 and have it do 2 different things, or I might keep it as one big room concentrating on stuff. But basically as we go along, I'm sure I'll find stuff to put up in here. And then down here we've got the main floor of the dojo, which has got the entrance. This is thermal expansion room. So at the moment I've only got the pulverizer and the redstone furnace and the fluid transposer and magma crucible. I've got the very basics, all running from hardened energy conduits that I've run through the wall. Really